Good morning, FKM Transastic. My name is Kai. It is Saturday, and this week's topic we are talking about guns or gun control. So, this topic is heavily political. Okay, my neighbors play music all the time right outside my window, so please ignore that, as I've had to ignore it every time I try and go to sleep. Anyway. So, I don't really have a developed opinion on this subject, and I would like to say that my opinion on this is very open and subject to change, because I really don't know a lot about this topic, although I do know a few facts, and I am one of the members on the channel that lives in the US where people have the right to bear arms. And I'm gonna talk about my personal opinions when it comes to guns and then some facts. So first of all, I'm someone who gets extremely nervous around guns. That's when there's a police officer near me, when I go to the airport and there's people in the army holding their giant rifles to the side. That's all something that makes me very nervous. And I think that I talk a lot about the world needing better accessibility for people who've experienced trauma. And I think that if you've experienced trauma related to firearms, it must be very troubling to see them. And so I think that it might be better if there was a concealed carry law where you could, if you are even carrying and having your gun hidden or holstered on your belt might even just kind of help that a little bit. I also know statistically people who have guns in their home, I think it was they're more likely to injure or kill themselves with their own gun than they are to actually injure or defend themselves against another person. So that's already a statistic that I think is very important when debating this topic. My opinions are, if you're using a gun for self-defense, first of all, I would never do that. I think that there are other ways of self-defense. I do understand, being a trans person, you definitely want to figure out how to defend yourself, and I'm all for that. I know pepper spray can sometimes be unreliable. Self-defense classes may not help you if a weapon's pointed in your face, but I think that there may be other ways to defend yourselves than a gun. And if you do have a gun, I think that anyone who has a gun and is planning on using it for self-defense should have to take a course or something that teaches them how to use it. And I think that would be very important. I don't know. I don't really hunt, so I don't have very strong opinions on this. I just think that guns are getting into the wrong hands too often now. Last year we had a case where someone broke in and stole about 50 guns from a gun shop, and I think that's crazy. And I just think that I think that gun control wouldn't be a bad thing. And I watched, there was a John Oliver episode where he talked about gun control, which was very true and very helpful. And it seems like it would help, but I am open to opinions on this subject. I watched both Spencer and Chase's video before making my own because I didn't know what I was going to say, and I learned a lot from Spencer's video because he was very educated, because he does carry a weapon, and then I think that helped me in forming this opinion. So I don't want to, it's difficult because the thing is, when you try and ban something, someone's always gonna have it, and I just think that self-defense is important. I just don't know if it has to be so drastic as that, but if it does, I think people should know how to defend themselves and how to use their firearms, so there isn't an instance where the gun fires back on them. And that's kind of it. I'm sorry, my neighbors are being very obnoxious, as they always are. I cannot stand these people, so please enjoy the rap music in the back of this video. And yeah, that's kind of my video on gun control, because it's not really a topic I'm educated in, and I don't like talking about things for too long that I don't know about. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna see you guys in a few weeks in Philly. I'm very, very, very excited for Philly. Me and Aiden are heading up there tomorrow. We're gonna be staying in Kentucky for about a week, and then we're heading over to Philly. Also, as you all know, if you've been following me on this channel for a long time, I am a huge freaking fan of X-Men Apocalypse, or just the X-Men series in general. And X-Men Apocalypse just came out, so I'm gonna go see it, and I'm really pumped, and I hope it's good. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next Saturday, and bye.